Hello everyone, my name is Diana Greenberg. I'm a BrowXenna brand trainer. Today I'll show you how to make brow coloring using Oxygen J2 step by step. Before we start the coloring, we should identify skin and hairs type. In this case, we have normal skin and not dry hairs. And of course, before the coloring, you should have some reference of the final result. In this case, we want to get not too dark coloring with airy beginning. The first step is cleansing. I use brow shampoo foam by BrowXenna to clean eyebrows from cosmetics. You can clean brow shampoo foam using cotton pads. Next step is Too Faced tonic. In this case, we use only Too Faced tonic to prepare eyebrows, but if you have, for example, dry skin with dead particles of the skin, you can also use scrub to remove dead particles of the skin. Next step is brow architecture. For this purpose, I use brow paste. I use brow paste for several reasons. The first reason is to make brows more similar. The next reason is to protect the skin from the coloring. And the last reason is to make the clear form when you make the coloring by dye or henna. For our model, we choose these two colors, brown and diluter. Mix colors together. I add diluter to make the coloring more natural. And add oxide 1 and 8% in equal proportions. Mix all these together and next we can start the coloring. Start the coloring not from the very beginning, to make the beginning more airy and natural. Make 1 or 2 thin layers and don't forget to make clear lines and not to add dye to the brow paste. Don't forget that Oxygen J2 dye works this way. Then more exposure time is, then more dark and then more bright coloring you will achieve. And if you want to achieve more bright, more dark coloring, you can use mix without diluter. We keep the dye about 2 minutes on the beginning of the brow, and now we can clear it using water and cotton pads. You can see what natural and clear beginning we achieve. Next, we will wait about 2 minutes and clear the second part. Make the same actions with the second brow, and next we can clear the second part of the first brow. You can see not too dark imprint on the skin and not very bright hairs. Clear the second part of the second brow, and next we can fully clear the first brow. Clear all the dye from this brow, and after it you can see the final result of the coloring. You can clearly see the gradient, airy beginning and more bright finish of the brow. Clear the second brow, and after brow coloring, if you want, you can make correction using tweezers or thread or wax. I don't recommend you to make brow correction before the coloring, because you can achieve redness on the skin or irritation. Make correction using thread on the brow area. And next, I will correct some hairs using tweezer. Fixing is the final step. For this purpose, I use Pro Shape Brow Wax. Set the direction of the hairs and enjoy the result.